So lately I've been practicing the blues scale in all 12 keys, and I found this to be very useful because there really are two modes of the blues scale. You know, the blues scale in C is like this. However, you know, if say you're in the key of E flat, that's a mode of that same blues scale. You see, it's the same exact notes, just starting on E flat. And it's a much more cheerful sounding blues scale than it was back here in C. And so I've been working on the blues scales and also some of the fingerings. And because the blues scale, you know, there's no real set fingering for any of them. You know, in C, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, or you can go 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, like that. And so some of the more interesting ones I've come across, like E flat. Now you know, I do it like this. Well, I don't know how I've been doing it. You know, you can cross over and do stuff like that. But I like to put my thumb, if I'm in E flat and I'm playing that scale, I like to have my thumb there on E flat. Makes me feel like I'm more grounded. And so my fingering has turned into this. Right? Just 3 fingers. Except for there at the top. Alright? And of course, if you're in F sharp and you want the happier sounding blues scale, you know, that same fingering will work. You know, you might think, well, why do I need the blues scale in, say, F sharp? You know, right? Nobody plays the blues in F sharp, not very often anyway. But look, the other mode of that is the one that you could use in A. All right? And, you know, mixing these two modes of the blues scale together, like for instance in A, the typical blues scale is, but borrowing that one from F sharp, the relative minor, you get, well, you get that. And then just doing the one in A. All right? And mixing those two scales together can, you know, make you sound pretty hip. And they share some of the same notes, like they both have the flat 3 in there. Okay. So there you go. If you're looking for something to practice in all 12 keys, you know, take your standard blues scale and play it in all 12 keys. Now, when I got to D sharp, I've never been very comfortable playing the blues in, D flat. But looking at this scale, well, I use that a lot in E, and so I kind of changed my fingering. You know, I just said I like to put my thumb on the root key, but in this particular scale, you know, I'm at home with this scale. I've played a lot of blues in E, so that's the kind of the happy blues there. See, all right, but in D flat works as the more minor sounding blues scale.